For today's video, we are revisiting my Noxus and Piltover Zaun aggressive list. This is the one with a lot of direct damage. If you're coming from the Elder Scrolls Legends, it's the deck that I think is closest to this game's version of Time to Fight. And as I said in yesterday's video, we're just going to be jumping in and playing 2 games, win or lose. So these are not, you know, guide videos where I want to showcase the list doing what it's supposed to do. Oh no. We're putting it on the line. I have no problem with showing losses, so we're going to play 2 games, win or lose. And sometimes in these videos we go 0-2. Oof. Alright. We're going to have our work cut out for us. On the one hand, if we can get underneath this list, or if it has a bricked draw, we have a lot of potential for taking this one down. However, specifically these karma-based control lists, and this isn't a great opener game. I'm not gonna lie to you. Specifically, these karma-based control lists, they often have a lot of ways to heal. And our margin for victory is traditionally with this list pretty razor thin. Really wish this Teemo was something that we had last turn.
I've got your back.
Wow, they also are running that in a. All right. All right, I think we're gonna pass. This is a rare situation where, you know, I actually take that back. I want that back. I really want to attack last turn, even knowing we were just gonna run full face into that.
No suffering, so we may end it.
Even knowing we were just going to run full face into that, I want that back. I wish we would have attacked. We just need to put the damage on before they hit healing effects.
Everything's in place.
As much as I'd love to develop Jinx here, the reality is we're going to need to probably Brothers Bond on something to kill the lifesteal unit. And we probably want this unit gone as well. So as much as I'd love to throw this on the Teemo. No, I actually think we are. We're going to throw this on the Teemo here.
Time to go.
Damn it.
So it should be like net 6 damage, I believe. Yeah, because of the lifesteal. And they end up with a way to kill our poor Teemo. Jinx will likely come down post-combat, and then next turn we're going to go for the old level up, I think. Though it does mean getting rid of a Decimate, so maybe not. We might instead just wait.
My path.
And yeah, again, we play Jinx post-combat, because even though we know that's going to eat our Teemo, we want Jinx to survive long enough for us to probably play our Get Excited here. And if we're going to play this next turn, I guess getting rid of the Decimate is a little less relevant. Alright, well, change of plans. This is saving our Jinx by playing our other Jinx, essentially, but it's more cost-effective. We only had the 3 mana, and some of that was spell mana, so it's not like we could just let this die and replay Jinx.
The answer is here somewhere.
Now, they could have a deny for our skill effect. Ooh. That is even worse. Because that means we discard our poor Jinx. We do not get the level up, but we do get rid of the unit that was healing and redraw Jinx at least.
Don't mind me.
Again, our biggest priority at the moment is to just push as much damage as possible.
Backfired.
So, get him down to 6, maybe clean it up by the time it comes back to us. This is a big help.
They cannot strike what they cannot see.
This life blade is a bit unfortunate. We're gonna just try to set ourselves up for an open attack into this next round.
No suffering.
They have another lifesteal unit. Did I mention that they have a lot of healing in these karma-based lists? Because, you know, if I forgot that fact, let me remind you. We could also play this, but we don't want to give them opportunity to play more blockers here. We just go with the open attack. Again, trying to push as much damage as we can to maybe try to win with a decimate.
I will learn from you.
Still haven't really seen deny from them yet, so it's entirely possible that they have one. But this blocking configuration strongly suggests... Huh?
Time to go.
I was gonna say it suggests a combat trick, but they just straight up went to 1.
These are dangerous lands.
We're gonna slow play with the Grenadier, just to see if we can bait more mana. We don't get the bait, so now we just go for the decimate because it at least levels up our Jinx. They have the deny. They have the deny. We're still pressuring the way that we want. 2 turns out from Enlightenment, which is... Yep, there's the deny. But 2 turns out from Enlightenment is the big deal. They will get a chance to gain health with the Life Blade unless... Oh!
Now it's a party.
This get excited is a pretty big deal. Because it also means we'll get to potentially trigger a rocket. Oh, well, then we just win. Because they... I guess if they have Healing Potion... If they have Healing Potion, they could stay alive, but then we have enough blockers to likely survive for a turn, but they would gain a bunch of health. So, yeah, 1-cost Healing Potion there bails them out. It's not a guaranteed victory. Healing Potion's very underrated, in my opinion. Like, it is absolutely brutal in the Karma lists because it's a solid combat trick just to begin with, because you can use it to prevent lethal, you can use it to save one of your own units as well, but specifically in Karma lists where once you've hit level 10, for decks like ours where we're trying to very aggressively push for damage, you're going to get yourself in a situation where they can play Karma and then at burst speed, even just 1 healing potion is a 1 mana investment for a pretty ridiculous amount of damage. We're going to hunt for 1-drops. Because in the mirror, whoever hits the ground running is going to have a pretty significant advantage.
Reporting in. Reporting in.
And if they attack with theirs, yeah, we absolutely take this trade.
Push on without me.
Ooh, we got a second Boom Crew. Boom Crew is outstanding in this particular matchup as well. Oh, they're running House Spider in their version. That's interesting.
I hope this works.
Our decision this next turn is going to kind of depend on what they play. Oh, this actually gives us even more flexibility. Because this can trade with something and still land damage. But this gives us a fair number of blockers. On a defensive round, this is pretty fine. We could develop Jinx, but these Boom Crews, I think, are nice. Now, they could be dropping Crowd Favorite here. Crowd Favorite would be a real problem
I have my orders.
for us. Thankfully, they did not have a Crowd Favorite.
Just gonna put this here.
We're gonna take advantage of our attack triggers. They get to make some favorable blocks. Unfortunately, we're gonna lose a lot. But they'll only have the 2 units to kind of punish us with the counter attack. And we're still gonna push 6 damage, clear most of this board up.
Backfired.
I guess they're gonna have the 3rd unit as well.
First big mission.
Jinx stands for Jinx. Darn.
Alright, I mean, we know that they run combat tricks, so that it's entirely possible that we get punished for this. But I think that it's worth it to try to take the stop.
Nothing like the great outdoors.
Mystic Shot is not really a shocker.
Got me.
I don't know, gang. Cask Salesman doesn't help us a ton.
Armed and ready. Adventure starts with mushrooms.
Alright, our opponent has exactly 5 puff caps.
A Vandal Scout tries their best.
We could decimate them to take them to 5. And then if they take 2 from our 5 puff caps, we could win with a Get Excited. Our other option this turn would be to develop Cask Salesman and bank our spell mana, and then if they give us an opportunity next turn... Yeah, I think I like this better. We're gonna get really dangerously low. Oh, never mind. Their last card is Jinx, so we're just gonna lose.
Every mushroom are precious. Yeah, but when do they explode?
We are just going to lose. So the thought process here was that if they were gonna play anything pre-attack, then we would be able to play our Decimate.
And spoil the surprise?
Maybe you need a closer look.
And then also our Get Excited, but it's exactly 6 damage now. We could use our Get Excited maybe for defense. And then hope we top deck something to go with the Decimate next turn. But this is assuming that they still don't have an additional source of damage, so we'll go through the motions.
Damn it.
It's a very strong likelihood that they just have another Mystic Shot or their own Get Excited here. But again, we're gonna go through the motions. The Jinx there was pretty clutch. Oh, they also just have a Decimate. Fair enough. Alright. So 1-1, but we lost in the mirror. Mirrors are unfortunately kind of draw dependent. The final card as a Jinx coming down really sealed it for them, so bravo, GG. But that's it. You got to see the deck in action. Even when we lost, you got to see the deck win. So overall, we'll take it as a successful video. Hopefully this helps you. If you've been piloting the list, you kind of want to see it in action. Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing if you haven't. I love you all, and until next time.